Good evening, it's Saturday the 24th of September. You look at a live view of Eagle as it awaits its 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time launch from Space Launch Complex 1 at the Eastern Spaceport on the East Coast. My name is Charlotte and I'm joining you again on the South Coast from our headquarters in Carson. Thanks for joining us for our launch of Kilo. This also marks the ISX's 7th launch in the third quarter of the 9th month of 2022. Today's mission is the first ever flight for this particular booster. At the bottom 2/3 is the first stage. Its objective is to accelerate the vehicle through the Drew atmosphere to space and separate from the rest of the rocket. From there it will go back to Drew and splash down on the Southeast Sea. On top of the first stage is a black carbon interstage. It connects the two stages and houses a pneumatic pusher that allows the first stage separate from the second stage during flight. On top of the interstage is the Eagle's second stage, which will take the payload to its intended orbit. After the two stages separate, the second stage will carry all the satellites to their final orbit. You notice that there is a nose cone. This is called the fairing. Capsulated inside the fairing are all the satellites, protecting them until the vehicle is outside the Drew atmosphere, at which point the fairing will separate and expose all the satellites that are mentioned today. Since the T-25-minute mark, Eagle has already loaded its fuel and oxidizer. The vehicle is a bipropellant vehicle, which means the rocket uses two types of propellant. The fuel is a refined form of methane, and for oxidizer, super chill liquid oxygen or called LOX. Currently, the methane is fully loaded on both stages. Like the oxidizer, we also loaded helium into the storage vessel in the first and second stages. We take cooled helium and run them to heat exchangers on the Hawker engines. This hot helium will fill the empty spaces in the tanks, created by the engine pump pulling propellant out of the fuel tanks.
Stage 1 and Stage 2 are pressed for flight.
LD is go for launch.
Eagle 6 is go for launch.
T-30 seconds. T-15 seconds. T-10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff.
Eagle has cleared the tower. Stage 1 chamber pressure are nominal. Vehicle is supersonic.
We are in 35 seconds into flight. After this, there was an event we called Max Q.
Max.
There is the call out of Max Q, and in about a minute we'll have 3 events: main engine cutoff, stage separation where the first and second stages are separated, CES-1, first stage flip, and a boost back burn, where stage 2 will continue its burn to deliver the payload to its intended orbit. The first stage will flip in preparation for re-entry.
Main engine cutoff.
Q stage separation confirmed. HVAC ignition.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Seco.
Payload deployment confirmed.
As you heard, we have a confirmation of payload deployment from the Eagle 6 second stage forward section. With that said, we will warp our today's webcast to an end. We would like to thank our customers for trusting us, and thank you to all our viewers and have a great weekend.